Hello, thanks for joining me. Um, this is the second edit. I want to show you a quick way of how you're going to cartoon a photo. In case you're trying to offering this as a service to somebody. The first video I did was a pretty bit was a, was quite tough, and it's just for the beginners course. But it won't really take me quite a long time to have a photo being cartoon. So I just want to show you a quick way to have this photo cartoon. I have this photo here with me. This is another photo from the same guy I did the manipulation on. So when the photo is off, first thing you need to do, you press Ctrl J to duplicate it and make the resolution and the size very large by holding your Ctrl Alt and I. And now you make this 300, and you can see it here, so automatically changed to 5,000 5,120 by the height of 5,120. The scale has been okay. Let me skip this topic. I've already treated that in the beginner's course, so you get the beginner's course and see the way all this is. Okay, the size is up now, and as you can see, the picture is a little bit is large, not even it's large. It's large, so I'll create a new layer, and I'll name this an outline. Then I'll make use of this polygonal lasso tool, the brush tool, the eraser, the pen tool, and of course the foreground section. So first I'll come to my brush first and try to have the required size of the brush I'm going to use. Let me see if I'll go with that's too large. Make it 20. It's kind of too large. Let me make it okay. 16 is perfect. 16 is perfect for the job. Let me erase this out. Okay, come to my pen tool, start writing at the hand, holding my alt and scroll up to zoom, click, drag, click, drag, click. It takes a long time to have this when you're working with the pen tool, but I'm not going to skip this video. I'm not going to fast forward this video. I want you to see every detail of what I'm going to be doing on this photo. So maybe clicking on the ear section, click, hold and drag, hold your alt key to click to cut that area. That's the anchor point. And when you make a mistake, you come to your delete your history panel and have that section being deleted. Just right at this point. Okay. I think this photo has a lot of colors. Not to worry, we're still going to see how to trash this out. Just click and hold and drag. Click and hold and drag. Click, hold and drag. Now this curve shape. Now we have this in curve. That's the advantage within this pen tool. You can give it a curve shape you like. think most of the times where the job used to be more bulky is within the outline, when you're trying to have an outline of the photo. Let me just be quick with this. When you're trying to have an outline with the photo, I'm holding the space bar and my right click section to move that. So now I'm on this layer. So what I'm going to do is to right click and click stroke path. When you click stroke path, click on this, please. Most of the times it used to be set on the brush side, so you the pencil, so you might want to be clicking it on the brush. So you click it on the brush and click OK. It will give you that it will make an outline from the brush you just depict to select. So you will notice when there is a little line here, this is the path. So I'll be deleting this part. Oh sorry, I need to set my brush to hard, so I'll be coming back here again. Please take notes, set the brush to hard, please, to hard, because if it's on the soft round brush, you'll be having a fade out on the outline. So click, right click, stroke path, click OK, and here we go. Right click and delete path. You notice the path just has been taken off. Now you create a new layer. Let's work on the create another layer for this again. Let me create another layer here and make sure your foreground color is being set to the default. Then I'll press Ctrl backspace to have this on the white background, so that whenever I hide this, I'll be able to see what I've been doing. Turn this on, and then create a new layer. Let me work on the let me start by working on the cap, because it's at the topmost of it. So let me call this cap blue. There's some really kind of tricky colors here, so I'll come back. Let me start with this. Hold click drag. Okay, and there's a little bit of a dark shadow under it. Okay, now I'll come to my foreground color, click here, and let me see. You notice when you come around here, this is the eyedropper tool. It has been activated. So this will enable you to pick a required color for whatever purpose you want to do. So let me make use of this. This is the code for it. I make the big little bit. I make it darker, and okay, I think that's good. And right click and fill path this time, not stroke path, fill path. Remember, you're dealing with the foreground color, not the background color or pattern, or black or 50% gray or white. Make sure you're on the foreground color. That's this foreground color here, and you click OK. When you click OK, to actually replace it with what's been here, you right click, delete path, and we still have I think this I don't know what's beneath it, and click on this. And I'll just color it a bit darker. fill path. Click OK. Okay, so you notice that when you hide this, they hide this and hide this. That's what you have. Let me make another layer. Let me call this layer. Please always rename your layers, if not you get confused on the way. Let me create another new layer. I'm actually going to be grouping all this together. Take your outline to the top, let it be at the first, and I'm actually going to be grouping this so that it will explain more about what you're going to be doing. Let me call this cap white, and then come here. Our color is not actually pure white, but I just get to call it a cap white. Okay, and come to my foreground color. I just delete that stuff there. Come to my foreground color, and let's pick it and just give it a little bit gray here. Click OK. Then please make sure this this cap white is below the cap blue and the love, because both of them are going to be at the top. Because when I right click and click fill path, you notice that it just pastes the color here. It's not kind of looking good, so we'll bring it down, and we'll click on this. You notice the way it's looking good and okay. So there's one more thing. Let me group this by holding shift and click on love and press Ctrl G to group it. We call this cap, and so that's whenever you click, you know that the cap is there. Then there's one more thing there. Create a new layer. I think it's love I. I'll name this to I. Let me save this PDF file, PSD file, sorry. Okay, now am I going to come to the outline, and my brush is still the same size. Set the foreground color to black, and come and have an outline of this here. Make sure you're on the outline, please. Delete parts. I notice that the shape is being coming out. It's being popping up a little bit more mature. So now in the next stage, I'll be working on the face. Let me call this face, and for tricky areas, please try and zoom up a little bit closer so you can. This guy actually has some bears on him, so we're treating that bears in a short while. Now let me pick a color for this, and let me see. Let me use this previous photo to pick up the colors. Come to my brush tool. So when I come to the brush tool, I hold the Alt key. When I click, I'll be making the selection. Let me make use of this first. This is what I'm actually looking for. Increase the size of the brush. Let's brush the parts here. One. There's one. Then that's 3 colors. So that's all what I need. Let me delete this out. So be creating a new layer for this. See, I thought I have a layer. Okay. Please don't forget we're staying on this pen too. That's why you're seeing this pattern on his face. So call this face. Then pick your foreground color. Select this color here. Right click and fill part. Fill the face with it. Right click, delete part. Then hide this face. Come to the neck side of it. I'm supposed to do all at the same time. Let's have it still on the same layer here. Fill parts. Okay. And let me click on this surface. Click on the last layer here. This is the cap. Click on the last layer here. Let me hide this cap for a while. And you hold your shift key and click on the cap to highlight all. But if you hold your shift key and you hold your control key and click, this to select one object after the other. So I might want to group them. Press the Ctrl G. Please always save your work just in case you have an error or power shortage or whatever. So you hide this layer and the face. Let me make this face shape. It comes to your pen tool. Now this is where the real work begins. Start by having the shape of the face. You need to be very careful with this place, because this is where the main job is. Let me cut it from here. That side is a little bit light, and that's why I decided to skip it out. Please take note of the shape. You notice that this place is a little bit light, so we're passing the shape down here. We got to skip that side out. Where we are heading straight to where we actually have this being pointed out. So shape the eyes area. That's a shape, dark shape here. Okay, I think we're done. And there's a little bit shape here, but we'll be coming to fix this side in a short while. Then click on the group. Let me name this group cartoon. And you notice the shape I just did, and some side are a little bit dark, some are a little bit brighter. So for the dark side, we just have a unique color for this, so making use of this color. I don't want to use much color than the one I did previously. And right click, fill path. Okay, we're coming up with it now. This outline, create a new layer here, drag this down. You call this eyebrow, because the eyebrow is at the top. Eyebrow, have the eyebrow, have the mustache. This is going to be a black color. There's some kind of wrinkles on his face here, so we're going to be fixing that soon. We're going to be fixing that soon using this color, or make it a little bit darker. Okay, and we have some dark side on the nose. Some cartoons I do used to use shapes for this, some I don't. Everyone has its own pattern and style, or the ways they use to create their own cartoon. It just depends on how well you've worked with the tools. Okay, I think I'll be doing it with the mustache. The mustache, and let me add it also at the bears. Am I going too far on the bears? No. Okay. So eyebrow, you set this to black, place. So when you come here, right click, fill paths. I fill those paths, and right click, delete paths. Sorry, right click, delete paths. Delete the paths out. You notice the shape is being coming out a little bit. Now let me work on the eyes. And, the eyes is on top the face, so create a new layer for this. Let me hide this eyebrows, the rest just leave it at this name. Let me work on the eye. We'll create this eye white, create another layer again, and say eye black. Okay, then the eye black will be that this black will be on top the white, so we'll be creating the white first. So switch your foreground color to white, come to the eyes, and right click, fill path, click OK. You're not seeing it because the layer has been hidden, so when I click the eye, you notice it's here. Right click, delete path. Now come to the black, have a shape of the black. Make sure I set it at the black. Right click, fill paths, click OK. Now the shapes are coming out a little bit. This is what we'll be having a short while. And now let me work on the mouth. I'll call this up lip. Create another layer for this. Call this down lip. Call this down lip. Now the teeth is in between here, so create another layer for this. You can actually bring it down. Let me say teeth. white. Okay. Let me delete this. It's the parts, delete the parts. There's also a shape within the eyes. We'll be working on that soon. And, let me work with the up lip. Bring it up, down. Just leave the teeth here. Up lip. Come this way. There's a shadow here. We'll be fixing that soon. Let me have the shape of the mouth, and let's have it like this. We'll be filling that with a black. Zoom this for the teeth area. Let's be careful with this. There are some shapes around the mouth area, so we'll come into that. So down lip, fill it with this. Let me work on the teeth. Now you see the white teeth in there. We need some shape to have it being put in the real place. And let me work on the ears. Okay, the ears is just one. We're using a dark color for that. Okay. Now start working on the shapes within. Start with the eye. Please be careful of this so you're not making a mistake. You notice in between here is all the shape we have. I think there's also a shape here. Let me join that one there and have a shape. Okay. And then that shape is going to be above this. Let's create a new layer. I will just call this wrinkles, and shadows, wrinkles and shadows. So I'll have this included with the wrinkles. And then the wrinkles and so let's see how this works. Have this, let's have this little bit dark. Now click OK, so that when you right click or fill paths, you have this delete paths. So you notice the shapes just coming out. It's not really that dark, so hold your control, click in between to have the shape, click on the color, make it a little bit dark, click OK, come to your brush tool and let's brush this side. Forget about the wrinkle side. Ctrl D. Okay. Now on the first shape here, let's merge this together. Hold your Alt for eye to activate your eyedropper tool. Now just join that part. Now for the for the mouth, we have I think there's a kind of a shadow between here, so let's create one for the lip. We come to the lip, create this lip shadow. We'll be coming to the nose to create some shadows there. First, let's create this. So we're giving the mouth a shadow. So let's to make use of that. Fill it with the foreground color. Delete parts. It's not looking nice, so I have to make it a little bit dark. Use your brush tool for that. The down lip needs to, let's have it a little bit dark. I think this is fine. And there's a kind of a little bit dark shape within the jaw side, so come here, lip shadow, create a new layer. Let's see, lip low shadow. So now let's work on the nose section. Let me save this. The nose has some shapes around it, so let's include it with I'm placing it on the face layer. The nose is kind of pointing out, so I want to cut that part out. Make a selection, click OK. Press backspace to delete that. Okay. I'll be making this lighter. Increase a new layer for this and call this a nose shape. Now, Ctrl foreground color, make this a little bit light. It's a little bit of shape here. So we'll be including it with this nose shape